Good morning, my children of the grade 3. My name is Mr. Mahmoud Al-Nim, a teacher in Laghat school. Okay, today we are going to talk about the multiplication sign, or the multiplying of 10 and 100. Let's start our lesson. Okay, multiplying by 10 and 100. In the previous lesson, we talked about the multiplication sign and how I can use the multiplication table. So if I said 9 times 10, 9, it's equals 81. Today I will know how can I say 9 times 10 or any number multiplying by 10 and 100. Let's start our list. Okay, the first thing is to multiply any number by 10. To multiply any number by 10. So we will write 1, 0 to the right of the number. We will write 1, 0, just 1, 0, because the 10 contain 1, 0. The 10 contain 1, 0. So, for example, if I said 10 times 18, 10 times 18, I will write 18 and 1, 0. So the number is 180. The number is 180. Why? Because when I multiply by 10, I will just write 1, 0. I will just write 1, 0. So 10 times 18, it's equals 180. 180. Okay, let's see this small exercise about what we say. If I say 10 times 37. So the 10 just contain 1, 0. And I will put to the right of the number. It is the 0 of the 10. And 1 times 37, it's equals to 37. So the result will be 307. 307. Example number 2. If I said 30 times 10. 30 times 10. The 10 just has 1, 0. So I will put 1, 0. And 30 times 1 equals 30. So the new number is 300. Again. Times 10. The 10 just has 1, 0. And here I said, when I multiply by 10, I write just 1, 0 in the right of the number. So 30 times 10 equals, this is 0, and 3 or 30 times 1 equals 30. So the result will be 300. Okay, another example. If I said 10 times 19. 10 times 19. Here I multiply also by number 10. So I put 0 in the right of the number. And 1 times 19 equals 19. So the result will be 109. Okay, any problem? I will go to next page. Another part. If I multiply any number by 100, the 100 has 2, 0. So I will write 2, 0 at the right of the number. I will write 2, 0 at the right of the number, as we did on multiplying by number 10. So when I said, for example, 100 times 35, here I cancel or I write those 2, 0 at the right of the number. And 1 times 35 equals 35. So the number will be, or the result will be 3,500. Again, if I say 100 times 35, I will put the 2 0 of the number 100 here, and 1 times 35, it equals to 35. So the result will be 3,500. Okay, let's check this exercise. The first exercise said 100 times 45. 100 times 45. I will put the 2 0 of the 100 at the right of the number. 1, 2. And 1 times 45, it equals 45. So the result will be 4,500. 4,500. Another example, 90 times 100. 90 times 100. So when I multiply by 100, I will put the 20 at the right of the number, and 90 times 1, it equals to 9. And the result is 9,000. The last example about this part, if I said 100 times 73, I will put the same 20 on the right of the number because I multiply by 100, and 73 times 1 equals to 73. Okay, there is a problem about this. I will go to the next exercise. Put the suitable sign, more than, less than, or equal. Okay, at beginning, he says here 5 times 10. Who can say to me the result? 5 times 10 equals 50. And 6 times 9 equals to 54. So, which is the greatest? The number 50 or 54 is number 54. Number 1. Okay, example number B. 3 times 10 equals, and 5 times 6 equals. Which is the greatest? 3 times 10 or 5 times 10? Here, 3 times 10 equals 30. 3 and 1 0 to the right of the number. And here, 5 times 6 also equals 30. So it is the same. I will put the sign of equal. Okay, so 3 times 10 equals to 5 times 6. Another example, 9 times 100 or 90 times 10. 9 times 100 or 90 times 10. Let's solve. 9 times 100 equals to 900. And 90 times 10 is equals to also 900. So 900 equals with 900. The last example, 70 times 10 or 6 times 100. Here, 70 times 10, I will write just 1 0 on the right of the number, and 70 times 1 also equals 70. So the result here is 700. The result here is 700. Okay, and what about 6 times 100? 6 times 100 equals 600. So, which is the greatest? 700 or 600? It's 700. Okay, another example. So, it's a false. It was a 700 more than 600. Next page. For another example. Here, we need to complete what is the time? If I multiply it by 4, the result will be 400. What is the number? If I multiply it by 4, the result will be 400. Okay? Who can solve with me? With me. Okay. 4. Okay, with me.
I can answer, sir.
Okay.
I think it's 100.
Why?
Because if I put 200 to the right,
Yes.
then
20 to the right.
yes, then I multiply it 1 by 4, it will equal 4. So the
So
result
it's
will be
100 times
400.
4 equals 400. Very good, Mr. Very good. Sit down. Another example. Another example. 701 times empty space equals 70,100. So here there are more to 0. I will put here 100. Because when I multiply by 100, I put 20 to the right of the number, then 701 times 100 equals 70,100. Okay? Number C, 100 times empty space equals 1000. Here is 20. If I cancel this 20 with this, so the left number is 10. So 100 times 10 equals 1000. Example number D, 1000 times empty space equals to 1,000. What is the number that if I multiply it by it, it's give me the same number, it's just number 1. 1,000 times 1 give me the same number. Okay? Example number E. 100 times empty space equals 4,500. Let's cancel the 0 with this and another 0 with this. So the result will be 45. So 100 times 45 equals 4,500. Example number F. 20 times empty space equals 20,000. If I cancel this 0 with this one, so the result will be 100, just 20. So 20 times 100 equals 2,000. Three times 7 equals with empty space times 3. It's commutative operation. When I say 3 cancelled with 3, so the result here will be 7. 3 times 7 equals with 7 times 3. It equals 21. 8 times equals with 10 times equals 40. What is the number? If I multiply it by 8, the result will be 40. 8 times 5. The result will be 40. Okay, what is the number if I multiply it by 10? The result also will be 40. 10 times 4. And the last example, 1,000 times empty space equals 403,000. When I cancel 3 0 like this, the result will be 403. At the end of this lesson, I wanted to say, if I multiply it by 10 or 100, and the multiplying of 10, I just put 1 0 to the right of the number. Like 4 times 10, it equals 40. And if I multiply it by 100, like 4 times 100, it equals 400. And thank you.